Yeah, please don't. We don't like it. 1989. My chuppah. My chuppah.
Yeah.
7K.
That's right.
I fucking love.
The mix.
Oy beyasar echadai lanu sirta.
In '94, I was 10. At the end of every time there was a commercial timeout at halftime, I'd run outside in the driveway and try to shoot like Patrick Ewing. And John John Starks. Every time.
Probably one of John Starks in that game.
That's right. I couldn't it.
That's it. Enjoy, it's a good tequila. It's Isaac Brothers, it's been a long day.
Jova, is that where it comes from? I don't know. If you're drinking, you drink for yourself. If you're saying like, I need something for you. That's what I think.
Yeah.
If you're drinking, I'll drink for yourself. What you do, you do.
Say it, go.
You're saying l'chaim, the guy should pour it. If you're drinking yourself,
That's twice. Russian, that's a given.
I'm sorry, I don't care so much. It's like my passion is now with that one.
But your kids are happy.
My kids are happy.
That's a uniting factor of fuel.
El chiquito tequila, ven aquí.
very good. This is not tequila. This is really not tequila. Isaac, is that your bottle? Yes. It's not tequila. What do you put in there? That's why it's good.
My first job, you know, it's my first job.
That's why it's good. I'll take a video. Hold on a second. Oh, 1 second.
You ate some tequila?
I have. That's some tasting.
Very good.
Atoiva makes it.
One of the best is around. One of the best is around. You ate tequila? Joe, you ate tequila? Why not? שמרת לו קצת?
Very good.
Listen, drink for Joe.
Yeah, you won't break after that. You won't break after that. You won't crack. You won't crack after that.
After the first 5 minutes,
That's
not so excited. My son loves it.
The only one did not try for Joe. You're the only one did not try.
I had it.
He wants to go to Manhattan.
Hello, tequila, malo.
Someone's recording standing next to it. You're blocking the ass camera for the last 20 minutes.
I have your belly.
You're recording this.
No, you have to go all the way.
Albert's here, the Spanish guy. I just told you.
השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשוב.
That's why it's really bad.
חודש ימינו כי כן.
I'll let you cut mine.
השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו כן כן. השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, ימינו כי קדם. השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, ימינו כי השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו כן. השיבנו השם אליך, אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו כן. השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, ימינו כקדם. השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, ימינו כקדם. השם ילך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו כקדם. השיבנו השם ילך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו כקדם. השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, ימינו כקדם. השיבנו השם אליך, השם אליך ונשובה. חודש ימינו, ימינו כקדם. la la
Oh, there is.
אפשר לקבל פה... אלוהים.
Devar khamar keino המלך על כל העורף מקדש יסרוב הימים
That was beautiful. Wow. We're so privileged to hear that. Wow.
Please. Oh, let's see.
No. Wait. Let's continue on the.
ייחוד הדעילוי, נו.
One second. He's on a roll there.
Jeff, we go.
Surrounded by the darkness, I know I could fall on you. I heard this with fire on my lips and hoping that the words sing true. In a moment, surrounded by the darkness, I know I could fall on you. I heard this with fire on my lips and hoping that the words sing true. I wanna share love, Imanika Nakoka, Irene Mechano Mezuma, Irene Mechano Mezuma, I wanna share love, Imanika Nakoka, Irene, Ole, Udove, Ilohe, Vesato, Barmina. Oh, I can't do this without you. We're in this together. Don't leave me on my surrounded by the darkness, I know I could fall on you. I heard this with fire on my lips and hoping that the words sing true. In a moment, surrounded by the darkness, I know I could fall on you. I heard this with fire on my lips and hoping that the words sing true. I wanna share the love, Manika, Akoka, Irene Mukhanu Mezuma, Irene Mukhanu Mezuma. I wanna share the love, Manika, Akoka, Oh, I can't do this without you. We're in this together. Don't leave me on my own. And I won't ever let you fall. And I will always be a friend. I'll never be alone again. Oh, and I won't ever let you fall. And I will always be a friend. Oh, I'll never be alone again. Yehudo ve'ilo, ilo esato, ibar. don't leave me on my own. Your mommy changed my life. Your mommy changed my life. Dove, hey, Dove. Your mommy changed my life. Your mommy changed my life.
This is the words of Levi.
Niguni, oh Niguni, ayoiti mi inahe. Niguni, oh Niguni, ayoiti mi
It's my birthday. I'm getting
Hey, Dove, your mommy's changed my life. Your mommy's changed my life. Dove, hey, Dove, your mommy's changed her life. Your mommy's changed her life. Yum bum ba, yum bum bum ba.
Sal, time out. Let me get the mic. We're gonna continue.
Rabbi wants to say my man.
Harry, you have to sing a song first.
No, don't, we're not going anywhere, trust me. The next one, we can sit in.
Yeah, Rabbi, we are on
Okay.
morning. The night is young.
Look what's going on, it's still going crazy.
Yeah. All your neighbors think that you're celebrating for the next.
So, first of all, Dovi and Liba, I know you guys want to go, so we can share a story with Motzei Shabbos. We'll do Shabbat Brothers, and then we'll continue, okay? So first of all, I think Joe and Joel and everybody else is here, so I don't really know who put this together. I was not on the chat, I'm never on the Chabad chats, which is good. So I want to just say a big Yasher Koyach on Chani Brickman, Joel Yakub, Zalman, and all the participants. Put it together. Isaac for the tequila. Thank you everybody for participating and for making such a beautiful event.
I think I got you covered, my friend. Thank you.
So
Connie can't take credit for everything.
it's Motzei Shabbos. There is a minhag, a custom to say a story Motzei Shabbos. I saw something, I can't remember, it was printed in this week's My Story. The Rebbe told the guy, so he said, I'll pay you back with the story, but I forget it. So I'll tell you the story. For some of you know it, most of you don't, but those of you who have been in the show. We just celebrated Zalman's birthday. Our son Zalman's bar mitzvah.
Mitzvah, Rabbi, what the next one and you got
My tank's empty. Listen. I've been speaking for 5 days straight. So I'm going to tell you the story of, I have to. It was a bar mitzvah.
No, we never heard it.
Oh, let me take a vote. Who knows Zalman's birth? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. I'm good.
Only the Kirschenbaum knows.
Hi, I say once every 5 years. Once every 5 years.
never
And by the way, by now I don't remember all the details
Aaron says he's
anyway.
married 6 years, never heard it. Married 6 years, I never heard the story.
No?
Why don't we tell the story, pass it around, and everyone say, how about we don't know?
Okay. No, you're very good at correcting me.
I'm with them for like 12, 13 years.
I never heard
know all
the
the stories. But let them say it again. No big deal.
Okay. Hila, I'm talking to you tonight.
Me too. You don't know the story.
No, you know, you were there.
Ay, the bar mitzvah.
No. Okay, you'll see. You'll
You're
remember.
there, you're part of the story.
You're part of the story.
You're at the Let's hear it.
Okay, Rabbi said, here
Let's hear
goes.
it.
Wait, where's Mendy? Mendy, you with me? Okay. So listen to the story. So, Chaya, just correct me like you always do. Shh, listen. So basically,
This is the motor.
yeah. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming
It's
back.
coming back now. All right.
Give me a hand. You heard the story.
Joe, don't worry. You walked out and showed when I said it.
Yeah, probably.
So, as an introduction, and Chaya, correct me if I'm wrong. Chaya gives when Chaya goes into labor, it usually is very fast, right? Right. Okay, good. I got that part right.
Finally, you got some.
Fast. Tzal has to come. Usually I drive. Okay. Zalman says she went into labor with Zalman, and we didn't have time. We didn't have time to call the Hatzalah. And I remember it's part of the story. I just leased a new minivan, Volkswagen. and so we had no choice. I said, okay, we're gonna rush. And her doctors are in Staten Island. So I remember with another kid, we went to Staten Island. It took under 12 minutes because they cut through, but I had no choice. I didn't want to risk it. So I started driving, and right away something was wrong in the car. We already started to smell something, and I don't know what it was. I'm not going to start checking, so we continue to go. And as we're getting over the Verrazano Bridge, which is already like halfway there, two thirds there. It was a hot. When was he born? It was hot. It was hot outside, right? The AC was on. Smoke started. Yeah. So smoke started to come. Smoke started coming through the car, and I didn't know what it was. And more. So Chai said, "What should I do?" But she kept on having these contractions that go and come and stop and go and come. And so I didn't know if I stop and check what's going on, then another contraction. Anyways, it got stronger, and she was going bananas, and I didn't know what to do. So I remember we got over the bridge, and as I got over the bridge, the whole car filled up with smoke. Like you couldn't see, you couldn't smell it. So at that point, I said, "Chaya, you can't stand the car." So I remember this. She got out of the car, and it was on this. You have to understand, there's thousands of cars behind us, and I just stopped. And she went onto the side of the highway, and the contraction started. She's running up and down the street, up and down the highway. But by this time already, everybody behind me is starting to honk their horns because I'm holding up the whole thing. But what should I do? And so first I remember there was a Pakistani HVAC van that was next to me. So he came over running. No. Before that, there was a cop. And I said, "You got to help me, like take my wife. I'll stay here, whatever. Just take her." And I remember he ignored me and he just went on. I was like completely flabbergasted. So someone saw that my wife was on the highway and I was struggling, and an HVAC guy came out of his van. He said, "What's the problem?" I said, I don't know. He says, is it water? Is your oil? I said, "I don't know engines. What do you ask me questions? I don't know what you're talking about." So he opens up. He said, "You're something busted, the hybrid or whatever it was. The van, its water broke also, And this is what he did. He said, "Stay right here." And I remember what he did. He went knocking on, I was holding up a lot of cars. He went knocking on every car. And he said, "Give me your coffee." He took 2 shopping bags. He took coffee, Snapple, Powerade, every drink. And he started to pour into the whatever water radiator. But as he poured it, every bottle he put in, it was clearly leaking. So he started to scratch his head, and then I thought then I started hearing vroom vroom. I look in my mirror and I see the sight that I didn't want to see. I see a Hell's Angel guy on a motorcycle dressed in leather, goggles, and he's vrooming at me. Like, what am I supposed to do? So I didn't want to mess with him. So what he was, in retrospect, what he was doing was he was trying to catch up to us, which he did. And he said, "Sir, what's going on? How could I help?" So he calmed me down, and I said, my wife's right there. She's giving birth. I need to get to the hospital. The police ignored us. You have to, you got to help me somehow. And I said, "You see, the guy over there, everything he's putting in liquid, it's coming out. So he stopped. So he tells the guy, listen, put in all the liquid. So he emptied out. I kid you not, Starbucks, everything, every drink. I remember even somebody gave him like ketchup packets. That's all I got. He pours it in. He says, listen, open the windows, follow me. I said, what do you mean follow you? What am I going to do? The car is smoking. He says, follow me. I said, but what about the red lights here and there? Follow me. We get into the car. And he starts going against traffic. Because you cannot go with traffic because there's lights. So now I'm going opposite everybody. 100 cars coming my way, I'm going the opposite direction. So what do you do when you hit the intersection? He put every time he went to block it off with his motorcycle. He got off and he waved me on. And then as I passed him, he went vroom vroom and went right in front of me. And he did this for 30, 40
Like the
blocks.
movies.
Huh?
Like the movies.
Like the movies. And I wasn't even thinking. We finally get to the hospital, and if anybody knows Staten Island, when you pull into the hospital, there's like the fancy hotels have like a over.
Awning.
No, not an awning. Like you pull in the building, but outside the building. And I stop, and the car just goes up, and Chaya goes out, and I say, Chaya, you just go, do what you got to do, and I'll figure this out. Because people in the hospital start yelling at me already. You know, what are you doing? Blah, blah. Shine. Listen, this is not the best part. So I don't know what happened. Chaya finally, a couple people helped me, and I went and I just put it in a spot. And I look around, I don't see Chaya, I don't see anybody. And so I walk into the lobby. I said, "Did anybody see Chaya?" He says, "Yeah, her husband just took her up." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, a guy with leather took her up." I said, "What do you mean? Where is she?" So Chaya, listen. So I go up. I finagle my way in. Here's the best part. You ready for this? I come into the delivery room. There's the doctor. There's the nurse. Chaya's on a bed, and Mr. Motorcycle is standing behind him like a sandik. I know what I remember. You were having contractions. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I was in the room. And I remember. I'll tell you why I remember. You ready for what happened? You remember? Chaya, listen. Chaya, you don't remember. I was there. I'm going to tell you what happened next. You ready? I remember he was in the delivery room, and I said, listen, his name was Bob Hansen.
I know the picture is Bob Hansen, my husband.
Listen, I didn't say you didn't know. I said the guys didn't know. So I said, Bob, listen. I said, on your back it says Hell's Angels, but today you were God's angel. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I said, before I call my parents, before I let anybody know, I'm going to call you, and I'm going to tell you if it's a boy or a girl, but you got to get out of the room. You got to leave. So he leaves, and I said, and if it's a boy, I remember I said, and if it's a boy, I'm gonna invite you to something, because I didn't. He was a rough and tough Italian. So Chaya gives birth. I kept my word. I called Bob. I said, Shkoyach, Chaya had a girl. I want you to know that there's a bris. A boy. That there's a bris, and I want you to come, and I want you to celebrate with us. I didn't tell him what it was. I said, it's going to be in 8 days. I'm going to call you exactly, tell you where and when. Shine. Listen what happens. I came to the shul, around the corner, and I told everybody, don't get scared. Someone's going to walk in here, and he's going to look at a place. Don't get scared, don't get worried. Invite him in, welcome him in. Whenever he shows up, true to form, right when the moil is about to do the snippet, in comes in Mr. Harley Davidson. And he walks, and in that shul, there's like two benches in the aisle. He walks down like he's the Kala, you know. So he comes up, and we go downstairs to the how do you say, the shmorg, whatever, to the suda. And I said, it's a mitzvah l'saper. I said, not only is it a bris, but it's also a suda seidah. And by suda seidah, by a meal of gratitude, you should recount the story. And so I said the story in short. And as I'm finishing the story, Chaya was talking to him on the side. Chaya was standing next to him. And Chaya says, wait! Where's Chaya? Am I right? Okay, Chaya says, wait! This is not the end of the story. So I said, what's the problem? So he says, you're not going to believe what he just said. So he starts off and he says like this. His mother married his father. His father was a vicious anti-Semite, hated Jews. Turns out, and In short, he hated Jews. Before his mother died, she called him over at the bedside, and she said, and you guys can figure it out, said, I couldn't tell you this when I was alive because your father was going to get angry and beat me, whatever, but my mother's a Jew, and you're a Jew.
You should have made him please another one.
Wait. But that's what he said. But he said, but since my mother died, I never knew what a Jew was. Nobody ever told me. So I figured, okay, it's, I don't know what I am. He said, I don't know what I am. I don't know what it is. Shine. He said, what are you talking about? Bob, that means you're Jewish. So we stopped the bris, and we did a bar mitzvah. We put on him tefillin, and then I said, now you got to get snipped.
That's the last time you heard from him.
Wait, no, that's the last time. Wait. He said he was in. He said, yeah, whatever, we'll do it. Not now, I'm not on the show. So I said, no problem. As it turned out, Chana Schottenstein was getting married in about a month, my cousin. So I said, come to you saw a bris, you had a bar mitzvah, come see a Hasidic wedding. If I tell you the whole Ola Torah was waiting for him on the porch. Everybody, this story had circulated by then. The Nishay wanted me to write it up. I didn't want to tell it. I shared it with only the people on our show know the story. So my cousins, everybody came out. And we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. And I finally get a hold of him. I say, Bob, what's the matter? He said, Rabbi, when I saved you on the bridge, whatever, your carburetor? He says, well, my carburetor just broke. My radiator went dead, so I won't be able to make it. And that was the last I heard of Bob Hans. I called him every week for 2 years. I drove to Staten Island. I drove to every motorcycle club. I asked every trust me, I ride, so I know all the places. And people said, we don't know who he is. And I know he's in Hell's Angels. He had a number. He had the thing. You could only get a jacket if you're a member. It's like there's a whole initiation process. And I just told myself that it was Elio Hanavi who came to save the day to help Chaya give birth to Zalman. So that's the legend of Bob Hansen, Olav Hasholem.
Oliver Shalom. Met.
What do you mean?
Never.
I bought.
Do you have a picture of him?
I have pictures. I'll find
Okay,
pictures.
I'm gonna reverse Google search him.
I'm gonna share a picture. I'm gonna find it on my Google.
Send me out. Search him on Google. Picture.
No, he's into it.
Crazy story.
Ari, send me the picture.
I think he just disappeared.
Ari, send me the picture.
Everybody was on the television.
Okay, Elio, let's go.
You know where he's
Oh, Sheva Brothers. Wait, guys, nobody go anywhere. We're staying. Where's the Chazan Gal? Oh,
He's a lawyer.
mommy. We got benchers for everybody. Hold on, what?
It's usually a maid name. He loves you. Yeah.
Only if he's on your side.
Even Aaron loves him too.
You heard it before?
No, didn't.
By the way, Joe. Hila, was it worth it?
Ah, that's Aaron attorney.
Mendy, you were part of the story, but I didn't hear your part. I don't remember this. I don't remember that.
Itzik was there.
איפה איציק? אתה זוכר את הבא בזה?
אוקיי,
לא, אני גם לא.
I know she won't.
You know what, Kaya, what was the date? What Thomas' birthday?
That's a good spot.
בשמחה, כל חסון וכל קלון, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חסון וכל קלון.
Alright, Shabbat Brachas, then we're continuing. Don't go anywhere.
No, go anywhere.
We're still celebrating the Knicks. Still celebrating the Knicks. It's not every day we get Werdiger and the boys together. Next time he's not going to be here. Next time he comes with the Knicks.
Do you want to get a bottle of wine from the fridge?
It's over there.
Over here, over here. You ever hear this?
That guy,
Albert, maybe the salad's on the table.
2 cups.
This guy.
Guys, everybody, all the neighbors think that we're celebrating the Knicks, and no one's bothering us tonight.
We are the quietest.
Much better.
The gentle
But the Knicks are a
celebrator.
better team.
I worked it out that way, Rabbi. I told you. To make sure the Knicks didn't win game 4, just so we could have
Perfect.
game 5.
Anybody a Kayan? Anybody a Kayan? Morty's here. Morty's a Laker.
Wow, Rabbi, good memory. I know exactly who's
Isaac, the Kayan?
Yeah, I like that.
Dusty, you Kayan? Okay, so here, guys.
What's up?
Go give
So
me something.
what do you need? Do you need put in-
How about you?
No. I'm
You
done.
know,
You. Mendy.
I didn't want it. Yeah, that's on the bench. It's on the bench. You have a bench here in front of you?
Aaron, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, the Kumzits still going. The wedding's not till 5 p.m. Don't worry, you have a whole day to sleep.
And you don't have no makeup to put on.
Yeah, no makeup to put on.